لله رب العالمین بارئ الخلائق اجمعین الصلاة و السلام علی عبده و رسوله حافظ سره و مبلغ رسالاته سیدنا و مولانا ابوالقاسم مصطفی محمد و علی اهل بیته الطیبین الطاهرین المعصومین اعوذ بالله من الشیطان الرجیم. Dear brothers and sisters, Samahat, Hazrat Hujjat al-Islam wal Muslimin, the beloved Imam of the Center, Taghei Sabari, honorable guests, Salamun Alaikum Jami'an wa Rahmatullah. It's an honor and privilege for me to be this holy night with my sincere brothers and sisters in this masjid in beautiful city of San Diego. I extend my congratulations to all of you on this holy night and holy spacious event, to all of you, and inshallah that we are waiting for the appearance of our beloved Imam. At the beginning, if you bear with me for a few seconds, I wanted to recite the poem which is in Farsi and is a conversation between the poet and Imam Mahdi Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. And the poet is asking for permission to see Imam Mahdi alayhi salam for 1 minute. And Imam Mahdi is in return is saying, okay, I can give you that permission, but I need something from you too. And that is to stop and quit doing the bad deeds and stop and quit doing your sin. صلواتی محبت بفرمایید. گفتم شبی به مهدی اذن نگاه خواهم. گفتم شبی به مهدی اذن نگاه خواهم. گفتا که من هم از تو ترک گناه خواهم. گفتم شبی به مهدی بردی دلم ز دستم. من منتظر به راحت شبها سحر نشستم. گفتا چه کار بهتر از انتظار جانان. من راه وصل خود را بر روی تو نبستم. گفتا حجاب وصلت باشد هوای نفست. گر نفس را شکستی دستت رسد به دستم. گفتم ببخش جرمم ای رحمت الهی. شرمنده تو بودم شرمنده تو هستم. گفتا هزار بارت جرم گناه بریدم. پرونده تو دیدم چشمان خود ببستم. گفتا مباش نومید از خانه امیدم. گفتا مباش نومید از خانه امیدم. من کی دل محب شرمنده را شکستم. صلوات محبت. I would like to start tonight's speech with a very beautiful story about one of the greatest scholars of Islam by the name Allama Amini. Allama Amini is the author of a series of the book called Al-Qatil, 20 volumes to be exact. This whole 20 volumes is about Imam Ali alayhi salam and the fact that he is the true successor of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. And it's all from the Ahl Sunnah resources. 20-volume books, all from the resources of Sunnis written books. And like 100 years ago, going and finding these books was not an easy job. he had to travel from city to city, from Najaf to Damascus, from Damascus back to Karbala, and anybody who told him that there is a book in such a library, he went, and at that time he had to write all those things down. There was no camera, there was no, photocopy machine, and sometimes he had to stay up all night to go through this book, so he worked really hard. And this is a very, very valuable books that he left behind. And he also made a library next to Imam Ali alayhi salam shrine called Amir al-Mu'minin Library, that he is buried next to that library. All he wanted, one of the greatest wish that he had was to see Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. So he was always asking God for a permission to see Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Because we know Imam Mahdi alayhi salam is among us. We are not just worthy of seeing him. And I tell you why. So one night he saw in his dream that they told him tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock you go to this shop. He is standing there talking to the shop owner. But you only have chance to ask him one question. So we cannot talk to him a lot. We give you a permission to ask him one question. And if you ask him something, he probably is going to grant it. So I want to give you a few seconds. Imagine that you were Allama Amini, and they would told you tomorrow afternoon you go to this shop, Imam Ajjalallah Ta'ala Farajul Sharif is going to be there, and we give you permission to ask him one question. Just think about it. What would you ask him? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it. What would you think? What would you like to ask Imam Mahdi if someone come to your dream and said you have that chance? Offering, ahsan bar shoma. So he went there the next day at 2 o'clock, and he saw, yes, this beautiful, handsome man is standing there. He realized that he is Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. You know what he asked? What a lover asks from the lover? When I see you next. What else you can ask? When you are in love, what else would you ask? And then Imam in response said, you would have another chance to see me, and that would be in the city of Mashhad. If I'm going to be in Mashhad in next few days, and if you are there, you're going to have a chance to see me. That afternoon, he went, take all his clothes, pack his bags, and left for Mashhad. He said, maybe that chance is tomorrow morning, I don't want to miss that. So, I wanted to ask all of us, including myself, what would be the character of this great man? What do we need to have? What qualification we would need to have to be like him? We only need to have one qualification, and that qualification is the subject of my talk tonight, inshallah. What do you think that qualification is?
Unlimited is the biggest number.
That qualification is to be in love. The only qualification that you can reach such great rank is to be in love. But what is love? Because we all know, we all have experienced love. Go back a few years back, when you first met your husband or your wife, your heart was stopped beating really hard, and everything that you wanted was for her or for him, and then now things has changed. What is this love that comes to us? And is this love only for Allah and Prophet and Ahlul Bayt, or is this love for people, and how these things works? Of course, philosophers from long time ago, they wanted to find out what is the nature of love. What is this, the nature of love in humans? Some materialistic philosopher, they came and said, you know what, love is something physical, which of course, like Freud, nobody is paying attention nowadays to such theory. But Islamic scholars such as Mullah Sadra and Avicenna, they're saying that we have two types of love. One we call it Ishq Majazi, which is not the real love. One is the true and real love. Urafa, the mystics, man, they're saying, no, there is only one type of love, and that's a true love. We don't have two types of love. And I wanted to discuss this two types of love and find out how these things works. Overall, human in its nature is looking for something. The reason that we worship Allah, and if you find other people worshiping other things, is that nature of human, which we call it fitrat, is what pushing us toward worship. Because we lost. We are looking for the things that we lost, and we want to find that thing. So this worldly love that we experience, these are to just have that taste of love for Allah, for the real thing that we are after. So those scholars that they say we have two types of love, they separate the love for human from love for Allah and love for Ahlul Bayt. They say they are two different things. But what they're saying, no, they're one thing. But people, they truly are looking for the love for Allah, and when they find love for each other, they're actually looking for the love for Allah. And that's the reason when you reach what you love, for example, if you love your wife or your husband and stuff like that, and all of a sudden you find out, oh no, that was not really the person I was looking for. That means that nature of you saying that I'm looking for something else. In my nature, I'm looking for something true. But then some people, they don't know where they look. They go from this spouses to that spouses, and then from that spouses to another one, and they think these are the things they are looking for. And they find out that that's not the real love. Why, as we grew older, we cannot fall in love anymore? Why the love, just the human love? Remember when we were like 20, 18, we easily fall in love. But now it's really hard. Sometimes we say, what is love? It's like a story, there is no real love. Because imagine an animal, a horse. When you strap this horse and his feet on his neck to all the walls in the stable, can you let him go and be free? No, because if you break one of the rope, there is 99 other one around him. At the time that we are young, our dependence to the world is not that much. And that's why we are free to fall in love. As we grew older, it's like they strap me to different places, to the materialistic world, and that's what is hard to be free to look for that real love. Our dear sister talked about how the namaz and salat is important in our life and how we pay attention. If you wanted to be like those people who are truly pay attention, like you have heard the story about Imam Ali alayhi salam, that when he was during the namaz, they took the stone out of his feet and he couldn't feel it because he was all for Allah. When you are in love, then you do not think about yourself. All you think is your lover. You wanted to sacrifice. You wanted to do whatever make your lover happy. So when you are standing in namaz, if you know that you are standing in front of your lover, the person whom you truly love, or the entity that you truly love, then you forget yourself. That's the characteristic of love. The difference with those scholars that they say we have two types of love. The one that they think is not the real love is the one that you think about it. You say, what do I get from this love? And that's not the real love. Real love, you forget yourself. All you think about is your lover. Now I wanted to, Sa'di, the great poet, had a beautiful story which I'm going to recite it in Farsi and explain it in English as well. And this is really related to the subject we are talking tonight. Sultan Mahmud was one of the kings of Iran who had this slave or servant who was not pleasant to see. He was, in the normal talking, he was ugly. His name was Ayaz. So he was this slave whom Sultan Mahmud loved dearly. He loved him dearly. And people were saying, what kind of king is this? Especially the people around him who were maybe jealous. They said, he is in love with this ugly slave. What he is thinking about? Why is this? یکی خورده بر شاه غزنین گرفت که حسنی ندارد ایازه شگفت. یکی خورده بر شاه غزنین گرفت که حسنی ندارد ایازه شگفت. گلی را که نه رنگ باشد نه بو غریب است سودای کلکل برو. He doesn't have a color, he doesn't have a good smell. What is this love between Sultan Mahmud and him? به محمود گفت این حکایت کسی بپیچید از اندیشه بر خود بسی. Someone went to Sultan Mahmud and told him that what is this? People are talking about this. Why you are in love with this slave? Sultan Mahmud said که عشق من ای خواجه بر خوی اوست نه بر قد و بالای نیکوی اوست. He's saying that I'm not in love with his face, with his human features. I'm in love with what he had inside him. Then he said, let me show my people how this great slave is. شنیدم در تنگنایی شتر بیفتاد و بشکست صندوق دور. These kings, when they were traveling from one city to another, they used to take lots of their people with themselves, and also a treasure box so they can give to other people as a gift. So one of their trip, when they were taking the trip, the camel who was carrying the treasure box fell down, and the treasure box was broken, and all the treasure went down the alley. So now a great treasure like gold and silver and jewelry, and they're all going down the valley. به یغما ملک آستین برفشاد و از آنجا به یغما ملک آستین برگشاد و از آنجا به تحجیل مرکب برآمد. He said, okay, whoever, go grab whatever is going to be his. Go grab whatever you wanted and it's going to be yours. And then he ran with his horse ahead on his trip. He said, I don't want to even watch. Go take whatever you wanted. سواران پی در و مرجان شدند ز سلطان به یغما پریشان شدند. Everybody that were around him, they were all going down the valley to pick up the jewelry. And they forgot about the king. نماند از وشاقان گردن فراز کسی در قفای ملک جز ایاز. So once he looked back and he saw Ayaz is after him. نگه کرد که دل بر پیچ پیچ ز یغما چه آوردی؟ گفت هیچ. He said, he looked at the Ayaz and said, what did you bring? What, did you get some of those jewelry? He said, no, I didn't bring anything. من در قفای تو می تافتم ز خدمت به نعمت نپرداختم. He said, I wanted to be with you. I didn't care about the jewelry. Now, this of course it may be a story, but then Sa'di is going back and saying, گرت قربتی هست در بارگاه, this is to me and you. گرت قربتی هست در بارگاه به خلعت مشو غافل از پادشاه. He said, if they let you to be in the house of Ahlul Bayt, to be with them, don't forget them then. This is a great blessing that God has privileged you with. Don't forget about them and go after the jewelry, after the treasure. خلاف طریقت بود کولیا، تمنا کنند از خدا جز خدا. When we go to Allah, to God, what do we ask? Everything but God. We ask for all the worldly things. We say, oh Allah, give me this, oh Allah, I wanted this. Every time we go to Allah, we say, oh Allah, all is about ourselves. Nothing is about Allah. Remember that qualification, the true love, is to think about your lover only, to focus on him. But we all ask about things about ourselves. خلاف طریقت بود کولیا و تمنا کنند از خدا و جز خدا. گر از دوست گر از دوست چشمت بر احسان اوست، تو در بند خویشی نه در بند دوست. If you are even in the friendship in this world, when we are after some friend, we are thinking, okay, what this friendship is going to bring me. So I'm thinking not myself, not my friend. گر از دوست چشمت بر احسان اوست، تو در بند خویشی نه در بند دوست. تو را تا دهن باشد از حرص باز، نیاید به گوش دل از وی راز. If you're thinking about the materialistic thing, you're not going to see the true, real world that we are in it. حقایق سراییست آراسته، هوا و هوس گرد برخاسته. He's saying the truth. God is something there, is out there. But why we cannot see it? Because there is dust in front of us. And what are these dust? It's materialistic things. Money, houses, cars, everything that you see around you. These are those dust that we cannot see the real world. نبینی که جایی که برخاست گرد. He's saying that you don't see that there is a dust onto the air. نبیند نظر. نبینی که چون که جایی که برخاست گرد، نبیند نظر گرچه بیناست مرد. Although you can see, but when there is a dust, you cannot see beyond that dust. And this is the story of most people. We are so much attached to this material world that we cannot see the truth behind it. So in order to fall in love, we need to one by one cut those ropes that attached us to this world. One by one, in our mind. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have that great blessing that He helped us to do that. He said, and He came and said, you need to give to charity, you need to give khums and zakat. Why? Because He wanted us to break those ropes. And then that's when you can taste the true love. You know how sweet was the time that you fell in love with your spouse? Imagine if you fell in love with God. How sweet that would be. There is a great scholar I think he was living in 200 years ago by the name Sheikh Jafar Shushtari. He had this great member and speeches in Tehran, and in one of his speeches said, "Oh people, all the prophets of Allah came to invite you to monotheism, to Tawheed, all the prophets. But I am here to invite you to polytheism." Everybody said, what? Prophet Muhammad came and said, come to worship Allah and only Allah. He is here to say, I'm inviting you to polytheism. He said, yes, I am here to invite you to polytheism. I know that you are monotheistic toward this world. Everything you do is for this world. I wanted you to share, to partner Allah a little bit. At least do something for Allah. You are not doing everything for Allah, at least do some of it for Allah. So this is because all these, the true worship is only when you are sincere and you do not bring in partnership with Allah. When our desire is always partnered with Allah. When I do my salat, when I do my fasting, what do I think? Oh Allah, give me paradise. Oh Allah, inshallah, because I'm doing my fasting and my prayers, Allah, please bring me more wealth. So I'm thinking about my desire and I'm partnering that with Allah. I'm not doing it sincerely for Allah. So he was saying, at least bring Allah and say, some of it is for you. So you may ask, but we know even if we do not bring everything, all the sincerity for Allah, but if we do our fasting and prayers and stuff like that for escaping the hell and going to heaven, how does that work with Allah Himself? That's when Allah accepts that from us and says, although you made partner with me, although I was not the goal for you, I was the mean for you, I was the mean for you to reach your worldly desire. Although every time you came to me, I still gave it to you. That's from my grace. I give you paradise for my grace. But brothers and sisters, why we are in this world? We all know that we are going to leave this world. Why not? We try to reach that goal. We try to make God our goal. I mean, if other scholars, if the great people around us, they have reached, we can reach that too. It's not that difficult. It's just we have to see the big picture. We should not attach us to the things around us, like that horse that is being attached to the walls of the stable. So we need to somehow break those ropes. جناب آقای صاحب چقدر من فکر کنم مردم گرم هست خسته هستن من قطع کنم دیگه. بله. خب دوستان من زیاد مزاحمتان نمیشم. یک شعر جالبی هم هستش، مطلب زیاده ولی خب دیگه بیشتر از و دوستان falling in love with Allah is the only thing that we have to work for, and that's when our worship becomes true worship. صلوات محبت بفرمایید. خرجین مرا پر کن از عطر بهار امشب، در کوزه شبگوها چون ابر ببار امشب. من از گهر آکنده مجنون و پراکنده، من یک سبد خنده مانند انار امشب. مستان همه در صفها، خمها همه بر رفها، مست از تپش دفها رگهای سپاه امشب. ای سبزی شادت خوش، ای سبزی شادت خوش، رویت خوش و حالت خوش، من بی تو در این ایوان بی صبر و قرار امشب. عشقم تو، دیوم تو، عطرم تو، نسیمم تو، از باغ عقاقی ها عطری به منار امشب. تا بی سر و برگردی از خویش به درگردی، گه سوی یمین افتی گه سوی یسار امشب. ای باغچه گلها، ای سوسن و سنبلها، آهسته مرا دیدی از خاطر یار امشب. گویی که جاری شد آواز قناری شد، خرجین مرا پر کن از عطر بهار امشب. اللهم انی اسألک و اتوجه الیک بنبیک نبی الرحمه محمد صلی الله علیه و آله، یا ابوالقاسم، یا رسول الله، یا امام الرحمه، یا سیدنا و مولانا، انا توجهنا و استشفعنا و توسلنا بک الی الله و قدمناک بین یدی حاجاتنا، یا وجیها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله، یا وصی الحسن، يا وسي الحسن والخلف الحجة أيها القائم المنتظر المهدي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا فتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين.